LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. You are officially inside the Sister Sense Success Series, so that today I can give you a dose of daily direction. Our conversation today is all about your hashtag content creation goals, especially when it comes to getting back on track so you can crush it and stay consistent. All right, I know you know that content is important, right? They always say content is king, consistency is queen. I believe when you put the two together, you get them coins, right? Which is what we are all striving for as entrepreneurs. But the truth is, the honest to goodness truth is, it's not always fun to create content. And this is real talk coming from me, a web designing, graphic loving, techie kinda, I write with my eyes closed girl, right? This is coming from me. I write, I love to create graphics, I'm a web tech girl. Content isn't always easy to create. I'm sure you can relate on some level. So here's the deal. When it comes to content creation, it's awesome when folks are loving on your stuff and liking what you do, posting comments, and them posters bringing in profit. What? Content creation becomes your best friend, your favorite boo, right? It's like, I feel you. I'm going to do this all day, every day because the digital dollars is coming in. But when they're not coming in, right? When folks are not loving on you, when you don't have them followers and friends and it feels like nobody is watching or barely anybody is clicking and the stuff is not translating into cash flow, it's like, hell no. Why am I do this today? Why bother? Right? Right? Come on, real talk. You know what I'm talking about, right? It's like, okay, I'm going to put this up for my grandmama to read, for my sister to like. Nobody else is looking at it. What's the purpose? What's the point? The reality is, at the end of the day, even though you may have a hate-hate relationship, not even a love-hate, a hate-hate relationship with content creation, it's important. Even if you feel like it's that ex that you don't want nothing to do with. Like, boo, you wasting my time, you ain't bringing in no money, I need to get rid of you. It's still essential. You still gotta stay with it, right? It's kind of like when you with your hubby and y'all have a divorce, but you got kids together. You still need to keep it together for the babies. Well, the baby's the business. And even though you in content don't always see eye to eye, you need to keep it together so that your business can grow. So I'm going to talk to you about content creation because I believe that there are some practical solutions to getting better at it, even when you don't want to. And this is coming from me, a busy mommy entrepreneur. Again, I'm a web designer. If I'm not working on projects for my clients or, doing stuff with my family and my hubby and my son, I really don't want to sit down and have to create content every single day. I don't. I always tell people I'm the kind of person who blogs for business. I don't blog specifically for profit, which is different, right? So some people, their business is blogging or is social media. That's how they bring in their bread and butter. So they got to do that 15 times a day. That's not how I play. I got other things to do. So I blog for business, meaning I use social media and my blog and these platforms strategically to work for me in the forefront while I am intentionally working in the back end on other things, or real talk, just taking a nap. Having a Netflix and chill session, or just taking a straight out nap, right? So I'm going to share with you how I make that happen and the strategies that I use to actually get it done, even when you're tired, frustrated, and also just not really that damn techie, right? When you're not that damn techie, how do you do this stuff? First thing I need to do is talk to you about CACs. We need to talk about CACs and why you need more of them in your life, baby. You must be like, what? This chick is crazy. All right, for real. On my Instagram page a couple of weeks ago, I posted a message at Sister Sense, if you don't already know, right? You're listening to the Sister Sense audio. I talked about why you need more content around your content. So what the hell does that mean? There are different types of content that you can create, right? First and foremost, just let's talk about the heart of your business, the content that you create that you want to sell, whether that be digital content, physical content, products, services, the stuff you want to sell, that's one form of content. So for example, I have an ebook, and I'm going to talk about it a little later. It's called the E-List for Entrepreneurs, 200 plus web tools and plugins every entrepreneur should know about, over at elist.sistersense.com. All right, you like how I plug that? You like how I put that in there? If you have, for example, a product, and in this case, I'm giving you the example of my book, my ebook, you have to create content around that content in order to get people to see it and want it and buy it from you, right? Again, you need more CACs, right? So I need to create at least 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 plus pieces of content around the ebook to get the ebook to sell. Hell, to get it to sell well, right? So for example, a lot of times struggling entrepreneurs, where their struggle is real, is that they're like, whew, I just birthed that baby. I just wrote that book. That's the hard part. No, boo, that ain't the hard part, because that was the magic in you, and that just kind of flows, right? Like sprinkling dust, fairy dust everywhere. That just kind of flows out of you. That was just magic, right? Now monetizing it, getting people to buy it, that's where the work is. Even, for example, if you have an opt-in, right? Let me ask you, you have an opt-in Real Talk that's sitting there and nobody ain't signing up to. Some of these things, not even just your paid content, but your free content, it's a struggle to get people to opt into it. Just something for free. Because you haven't strategically, consistently, and regularly created your CACs, baby, which is content around your content, whether it's for free or for profit, right? I say profit or promotion, right? You've got to create little things that are going to help you promote that big thing, okay? So case in point, on my Instagram page this morning at Instagram, at Sister Sense, I posted a video of inside look of my ebook, of my e-list, so that you can literally see me scrolling through the ebook and see what's inside of it. That's one piece of content. It's a video that gives people an inside look, right? So for example, you watch commercials, right? You see a commercial of your favorite, I don't know, your favorite deodorant, right? And they are basically giving you an inside look, right? I actually was watching, I don't know, a commercial on my phone, not my favorite deodorant, but one of them, one of the name brands anyway. And they were basically giving you 3 women who use it and telling you how much they love it, right? In the form of a commercial. If they want people to buy it, they have to show other people who love it, and that's going to create an opportunity for people to say, I relate to that woman, right? Whether she looks like me or she sounds like me or we're of the same age, whatever. But if it works for her, maybe it will work for me. Let me go and put that on my shopping list to go buy it when I go out. CAC, content around your content. So if you really want to crush this, when it comes to creating content that you can say, my posts and my podcasts are converting into profit, I'm able to turn this content into cash flow, you have to create more. I'm sorry to say it. You have to create more. But here's the good news, because you may go, oh my God, LaShanda, why are you telling me this? Well, first of all, I'm telling you this because I want you to be excited about the fact that you have the potential to bring in beyond sky's the limit profit, right? And at the end of the day, if you're, number one, not creating as much content as you should be right now, number 2, your following is not as large as it should be right now. Number 3, you need to see that there is a rainbow with a pot of gold. Because some of y'all are just frustrated. Funky face, frustrated about the fact that whatever content you are putting out there is not working for you. But real talk, I'm going to be honest with you. I see, because I work with a lot of entrepreneurs, I have a lot of mentees, women who come to me for my signature clarity calls. I give my clients clarity with respect to what to do next online as far as money marketing and sales. Now, when clients work with me, a lot of times when I look at what they're doing, it's this. Ooh, this is what my people need, okay? This is what they're thinking. Ooh, this is what my people need. then they create this offer, right? And then they put it out there and go, okay, I'm going to do a webinar and I'm going to do a live stream, and then I'm going to tweet it, and then I'm going to send out an email. How many people do you have in your list? I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 150. Okay, I'm just being honest. Some people have a little bit more, some people have a little less, right? But on average, especially when I work with startup entrepreneurs, their lists are small, their reach is small, but they're trying to make an effort, which is a commendable thing to do, because this is what you've got to do. Yeah, you got to do a webinar and a live stream and send out an email. But see, here's where they go wrong. They send it out and go, wait, nobody bought. Okay, I'm going to drop the price. I'm going to drop the price to see if they buy it. And so they drop the price, try it again. Damn, they ain't buy it for that? Nobody still bought? Okay. Maybe they didn't really want that. Let me think about it. Let me see what all my other sheroes and heroes and crushes are doing right now. Ooh, ding! I'm going to create a product that looks like this, right? So they scrap that other product, and now this is the perfect product, and this is the perfect title, and this is the perfect audience, and this is the perfect price. Yes, I'm going to put it out there. Once again, webinar, one live stream, couple of tweets, couple of graphics, couple of Facebook posts, email. Damn, why didn't they buy? Well, hey, you're saying the same thing in every one. Either you're trying to push the product based on the price, or you're trying to push the product based on your image, the image that you put out there for the product, or you're trying to push the product based on you sitting for about 30 to 60 minutes and giving people as much free information as possible, and then praying to God that they buy, and then they don't, and you're going, damn, what's the problem? Why didn't I crush it? Why didn't I turn this content into cash flow? Wait, what? They don't want me? Wait, what? I'm not likable enough? Wait, what? What's missing? And what's missing is the fact that there is not enough CAC, content, around your content, but not the kind of content that you're thinking. Okay? And I want to be very clear about that. When I say not the kind of content that you're thinking, I mean not you trying to drop the price and see if it's nice for them. Not you keep consistently creating something else and then that didn't work, so you create something else and then that didn't work and you create something. You keep... What's that sound? You're looking for that happy hit. You're looking for that quick win. When, to be honest with you, it's not about your ability to create digital content. It's about your ability to create content around your content that sells the digital content you've created. You ain't feeling me. You ain't hearing me right now. You have to get better at sales, not content creation with respect to your offers. You have to get better at creating free content that gets people excited about your paid content. So, for example, when it comes to that one ebook, right? There are just like 15 plus ways for me to say, go and get that ebook. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you saw, but I have something called the Simplify, Serve, and Sell Challenge over at sistasense.com/simple. Simple means select item, market, promote, link, engage. It's a strategy that I use when it comes to creation and when it comes to me resisting the temptation to keep creating and creating and creating and creating and creating. You got to stop creating so that you can get better at selling one thing. So that one thing can bring you in 4, 5, 6 figures. Because if you can sell one thing, you can sell anything. So I created the challenge, I created the system, and I share this system. Well, I sat down, because I've been doing this for so many years, well over a decade. I sat down and I said, okay, well, this is how I sell. This is how I learned to sell, even when I hated selling, I had to get better at it as an entrepreneur because I wanted money. I wanted to make money, real talk, right? So I had to get better at selling. I created this system, and it's over at sistasense.com/simple. But you've got to have at least 24 to 50 fabulous freaking ways to talk about that one product. And you got to keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it in the form of you putting out all these amazing, great pieces of content, right? So I liken it to commercials because at the end of the day, let's say, for example, you think about your favorite fast food restaurant, right? I'm sure that you see that they are consistently coming out with commercials, but they don't have one commercial. Damn it, they come out with 15 different commercials all the time. Why? Because they always have to create content around their content. Their burgers, their fries, their chicken McNuggets, their Happy Meals. They got always. So if that's what they have to do, it's no different for you. If you want to crush it, you need more CACs. Think about it right now. What's one thing that you're trying to sell? And I want you to write down how many different ways you've tried to sell that one thing. How many different types of conversations you've had about that one thing. And you may be surprised to see that you may be doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting different results, aka insanity. Thy name is insanity when you try to do the same thing and you get the same damn results. Because you've got to have diversified conversations and CAC content around your content. Again, I mentioned, side note, simplify, serve, and sell simply because I share at least 24 solid ways that you can have conversation around that one thing. It can't just simply be, okay, it was 20 today and now it's $2 tomorrow. It can't just be that kind of conversation. You're discounting it. It can't be, okay, well, get on a webinar with me and let me share with you 15 different things and then hope and pray at the end of the webinar you sign up, or live stream you sign up. And then when folks don't sign up, you like, well, damn. It can't just be that. Because I'm going to tell you that while live streaming and webinars and all of these virtual things do help, right? It's a struggle to just focus on that when your circle is small. So one of the things that you have to do is consistently create content that's going to get people to see your stuff all the time. Now, hear me when I say this. When I say get people, I don't mean just constantly getting different people. I mean the same people. You want them to consistently see your stuff over and over and over and over again, and hear about your stuff over and over and over and over again until they're like, damn, I need that. I want that. See, because one of the things that happens, and I want you to hear me on this, when you create content and you put it out there and you try a couple of things for a couple of weeks and it doesn't work, then you throw that by the wayside and do something new. Folks are not just forgetting about you, but they're forgetting about that. So they're always just on to the next thing, and it never sticks for them that they need you. Specifically, they need that because you never stick with that. You never consistently talk about that all day, every day, to the point where they're just like, damn. And I'm not in that because why? I didn't get that because why? They feel like they missing out on something because you just like, well, shit, this is the bomb.com. I know I talk about it all the time because I talk about it because it's great. See, but when you make something, you talk about it for 2 seconds and then it goes away like the one-hit wonders. It's forgettable. You don't want your stuff to be forgettable, which is why you need more CAC, baby, if you want to crush it when it comes to content creation. One of the things I talk about all the time is my signature clarity calls. I've been doing clarity calls for so many years now, and I talk about my calls all the damn time. All the damn time. I'm like, listen, you want some CAC clarity with me? Go to callme.sistersense.com and we could do this. You want to be heard. You want to be supported. You want somebody to give you a dose of daily direction that's going to help move you forward. Clarity calls, boo. Right? Callme.sistersense.com. I talk about my clarity calls because it's one of my fundamental services as a woman who is on a mission to empower other women and help them help others the way I try to help you, right? And I'm saying that to you because in consistently talking about the content that I create, specifically the clarity call space, that's one piece of content, that space to talk with me privately, I consistently get people going to callme.sistersense.com, signing up and saying, girl, I've been following you for XYZ years. I need to talk to you today. You want to crush it, you need more content around your content. One of the things that I do strategically is talk about what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and how others can work with me. That's CAC magic. So you're sitting there, you got your coaching program, you got your mentorship program, you got your mastermind, you got your digital products. Either they're just sitting there and you're waiting for people to get to the website, Or you create something today and then you try it, you deep discount it, you're still not seeing the people buying, you're getting frustrated, then you go and you create something tomorrow. But you're just doing the same things over and over and over again, hoping that you're going to hit on a price point or an audience or a title that's just going to be magical for you. But the magic comes when you are consistent about selling one thing. Simple. Select item, market, promote, link, engage. That's my system. Case in point, look at iPhones. Every year, Apple makes billions of dollars selling something for hundreds of dollars that I think is maybe somewhere between 20 to 30 bucks to create. Real talk. In China. Them iPhones don't cost but a blip, not even a 3-digit or 2 digits to make. Billions of dollars. They consistently create content around that content and get that thing to sell. So that iPhone is an established name. Folks in my circle, you may not know me like this, but folks in my circle who do know me like that, when I say clarity call, they know exactly what I'm talking about. When I say fire, fire, fire to the people who follow me and know me, they know that's my fire and focus hook when I get on my live stream. Fire, fire, fire. They know when I bring that fire and focus, it's also related to my mastermind, the Fire Starter Circle. That's my tribe. See, you have to consistently create content and have conversations around what you sell so that you can not just create products like chips, like, okay, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one. You create signature products like them golden arches that people never forget. That's how you crush it. See, but you letting it crush you when you don't get the kind of results you want immediately. So here's the next strategy. Here's the next level strategy that works for me like gangbusters when it comes to content creation. You ready? Lean in, get your notebook. I need you to hear this. I'm busy. You're busy. Even if you don't have the time, even when you're tired, either physically or mentally, you can have the kind of kick-ass content that sells your business gracefully. Just do this. Bulk tasking. You probably heard me say this before, and you're like, oh my God, LaShanda, I heard it before. Or you're like, bulk tasking, huh? What's that? One of the two. The reality remains the same. You need more bulk tasking in your life. One of the things that motivated me to make this particular topic the focus of the Success Series today is because, real talk, when I woke up early this morning, and among other things, I like to kind of make sure that I'm checking to see what PayPal pings have come in, if any of my clients or what have you have sent me messages, when I'm checking to see all that good on my phone. It's one of the things I do, right? And I noticed that one of the newest followers of my Instagram page at Sister Sense was like, wow, your graphics are so sleek. You need to post some more. And I was like, oh, thanks. Right? When you get that happy hit and you get them likes and that love, it's like, oh, thank you. It makes you feel warm inside, right? But I was like, real talk. I just wiped the coal out my eye. I don't got time to be creating no damn content this morning on Instagram. I love you, boo, but I see you later. And I was like, wait, hold up. You already got some stuff done. Yes, I did. A couple of weeks ago, I hosted a video marketing challenge for my mastermind, and I showed ladies in the mastermind how to create anywhere between 30 to 100 videos, short but information-packed videos that are going to help you engage your brand and get more followers, turn those browsers into buyers, even without getting in front of the camera. Because most of the videos that I showed the ladies how to create were videos that you can do without getting in front of the camera. And this past week, this morning in particular, I said, you know what, man, I don't got time like that to be posting some new stuff, but I got all this great stuff that I created. I mapped out 100 videos for the challenge. And so I posted one of those real quick. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The struggle was seriously real with me and Instagram, because this year one of my goals was to really focus on my Instagram page, and I started really getting into doing it every single day, and then I fell off. You ever do that? You focused on content creation, you start with fire, and then the fire fizzles, and you're like, well, damn. At one point, my son got strep throat, and every time they throw some damn bug at him at school, he comes home and throws it at me. Came home, had strep throat, 2 types of flu, gave it to me, and my Instagram momentum just died, flat out died. I was doing it every day, all day, every day, and then I was just like, I'll get to it later. And then I did what I always do, right? I had that light bulb moment. What works for you, LaShanda? When you know you don't have time to do something every day, what works for you? Bulk tasking. So I hosted the video challenge, and I created all this great content in the process of showing my mentees in the mastermind how to do that for themselves. And now, you know, if I don't want to create something, if I don't have the time and I'm tired, I've got all these little great videos that I can be like, bing, upload, ping, wait, ping, upload. You need to have content around your content, number one. But number two, you got to have this stuff in your back pocket. So when you get that Red Bull adrenaline rush and you can just knock stuff out, because we have those days. It may not be every day. And I'm not the kind of person that's going to tell you you need to do this every day. This content creation thing, that's not my game. I cannot do it every day. Because my energy, I have lulls. I go up and I go down. Can you relate? So when I am up, I make sure I make the most of that up. I get my Venus and Serena on. Real talk, my game is on fleek when that energy is in me. I get as much done as possible so that I can crush it even when I don't have the time and I am beyond tired. It's interesting, on my Instagram page this week, I posted a message that really hit a lot of people. I said, you know what? If you are tired, learn to rest. Don't quit. It's possible right now you are tired of either creating content or getting the same results that you've been getting and not being where you want to finally be in your business. If you're tired, learn to rest. Don't quit. For me, I know that fatigue is kind of that not so favorite friend that kind of follows me wherever I go. Fatigue is always kind of like, hey boo, how you doing? How you doing, girl? Fatigue is always around me. So I got to figure out a way to work with fatigue. I'd be like, hey, let's do this, right? I got to figure out how to work with fatigue. And for me, that's bulk tasking. So that when my energy is high and I do have the time, I knock out 100 videos and then have those videos work for me while I'm working on other things. Right now, actually, in the mastermind, we're doing audio. Last month, we did a Canva challenge. So we did graphics. I do these things for my clients and I teach my mastermind how to create content, because whether it be creating 100 blog posts or graphics or videos, which I know sounds crazy to you, for me, it's the strategy that helps me consistently crush it and stay consistent even when I don't have the time and I'm tired. So I'm going to ask you this. Are you the type of person who's been struggling to every day create content and you still can't find a way to make that happen? Right? You can't find a way to make that happen. For me, consistency comes with automation and bulk tasking. Automation, that's a whole other conversation. But finding the right tools and doing what I need to do to create the right kind of content when my energy is high, that helps me. So if your energy is high right now, hopefully you are high off of just the fire and focus I dropped with you today. I'm dropping for you today. Take advantage of that and create as much as you can create, but make sure that it's strategic. It's not just, oh, let me just put up this and that and share some empowering quotes because that feels good. It's making sure that you're creating content around the content you want to sell. Because some folks just jump on social media a lot of time and they're all, let me just inspire and empower, and ain't selling a damn thing. Oop, sorry. This has got to stay PG. Forgive me. Excuse my French. Sorry, not sorry. Real talk, you have to find a balance between creating just kind of motivational, inspirational content and also strategically selling your stuff, right? Simplify, serve, and sell. A part of that requires you to be consistent, bulk task, create content when you're tired, and then make sure you're using that create content when you have the energy to create it, and then make sure when you don't have the energy, you can use the content you've created around the content that you want to sell to better sell you, right? And again, for those of you who are in a space where you have created a few things and you're like, it's not selling, you ain't doing enough. You got to step your game up. You have to have kick ass, oh my God, what the hell, she is wowing and wooing me like nobody's business content. Because if they're not moved, they will not move that mouse to the check out, click now, buy now button. You're not hearing me. If they not moved, they're not going to move. One of the things that I love, and this is a side note, by the way, if you are using some sort of e-commerce platform to sell your products, if I hope that it's the kind of platform that allows you to see statistics. Take a look and see how many people actually viewed your product. Because sometimes you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm doing all this stuff. But if you're doing all this stuff and 5 people saw your stuff, that's not enough people, boo, to convert into something that's going to translate into cash flow for you. So again, if companies, right, think about them golden arches, if companies who are making multi-billion dollars a year are consistently creating ads and commercials and events and programs and all this content around the content they're trying to sell, what makes you think you can do any different? Number one. Number two, why are you so hard on you? Why are you giving so much, so much pressure to that one webinar you did, that one email that you sent out, right? That one tweet, to the point where you're like, well, nothing is selling. You got to keep consistently doing. Again, not just about, rather, let me rephrase that. Your consistency is not just about you getting more people to see you, because I have a great following, but it's not a huge following. I say it's a great following because, number one, I get to live in my purpose and teach the people I wish to serve. But number two, because I actually do generate consistent profit, even without having the hugest of huge followings. Look, my Instagram is a baby right now. It's at damn near less than 1,500 followers, and I'm trying to get to 10K. I'm like, working hard, working hard, working hard. But when you are consistent and keep your eyes on the prize, even when things don't seem like they're working for you immediately, that's what counts. Because again, even with a small circle or a moderate circle, if you are actually generating revenue, which is one of the things I love to do, right? If you're actually able to generate revenue, that's the most important thing. You want to be, as an entrepreneur, somebody who is purposeful but also profitable. Combine the two, bam, that's you crushing it. Right? That's you crushing it. So those are the strategies that I wanted to share with you. And by the way, if you say to yourself, listen, I would love to learn how to create 100 videos or even damn 10 videos. I would love to learn how to do that bulk tasking thing that you do, LaShanda. Go to sistasense.com/VC. Sign up for the video marketing challenge. You haven't missed anything. Everything is recorded, so you can go and take part in the video challenge. It starts when you hit that start button. And you get an opportunity for about 2 weeks to get information from me. I'm going to show you all the great ways you can create video content, how to smart bulk task, how to knock out when you have a high energy. I'm going to also share with you some smart content creation ideas that, to be honest with you, go beyond video. You can apply these same strategies to audio, or which we're doing by this month, by the way, or to blog content, or to any form of content you want to create, even graphics, right? So the video marketing challenge, you can sign up to, again, it's over at sistasense.com/VC. And because I am you and want to make sure you are your best you, I really have put my foot in this one. So number one, you can get access to the challenge, but you will also have the opportunity to get access to 30 days inside my mastermind, absolutely free on me, because I want to help you, right? That's my goal, to help you make sense of this thing called making money online. So you get to have 30 days inside of the mastermind. This moment right now, as we speak in September, our topic is audio. We're doing an audio challenge, and I'm sharing 10 really great types of audio that you can create for your business, which is awesome, because in the beginning, I always told people I was a typer and not a talker. I was deathly afraid of video. So, if you are resistant to content creation because you're thinking you need to create the kind of content other people are doing, like live stream and video, and you are deathly afraid of that, you've got to find strategies that work for you. Again, work for you as far as your time, and work for you as far as your energy is concerned, right? Because if you don't have the energy to do certain things at certain times, you need to be strategic and intentional about how you make the most of your time so that you can make that magic happen. So, which is awesome, right? So if you do actually happen to sign up, you can sign up to the video challenge anytime. But if you happen to sign up in September, you'll also be able to not only participate in that challenge, but my audio marketing challenge as well. So, of course, every month we do something awesome in my mastermind. So whatever month you get that free 30-day experience, I'm sure you'll be able to participate in something that we are rocking and rolling out. For me, it's all about rocking the web, and it's really all about helping my ladies stay focused and fired up. So that's my goal, giving you an opportunity to get 30 days free on me, plus the video marketing challenge, if you are focused on really getting better at content creation, and knowing that it's time for you to, even if fatigue is your friend that you can't seem to get rid of, it's time for you to find smarter ways to consistently create content around the content you wish to promote. All right, so meet me over at sistasense.com/VC so we can talk more about the video marketing challenge, and getting you inside that challenge today. And of course, continue to stay tuned as part of the Sister Sense Success series. So as I work through and power through this thing called making sense of making money online as an entrepreneur, I share my best with you so that you can glow, shine, and grow your business as well. Mwah. Take care.